Hello, everyone. This is the one with CenterEdge software. We are getting ready to go ahead and start our webinar for this month. It's going to be on passes and different ways that we can use passes in a unique way. Passes is a really cool feature that CenterEdge have. It allows us to be able to really add a ton of value to our parks by giving them, access to being able to make holiday passes, being able to give people a way that they can actually buy, in bulk, and then allow the software to be able to keep track of those individual sales and those individual times that they're going to be using passes. But passes can be used for so much more than just like a trampoline park where I'm just coming in and I want to jump, for a time and I just want to take away, use it as a punch card. So passes and the way that we can use passes, you know, I like using passes to also help eliminate having a $0 fee item on a POS. I do not like having $0 items on a POS. So that is one of the quick ways that we can use it and utilize passes. So my name is Dewan. I've been at CenterEdge for about 3.5 years. I started out in support and I rapidly moved from support over to the training department where I've been doing training for the last 2.5 years. So my goal is to actually help show you guys different ways of being able to use the software in ways that you guys may be using it or you may have not thought about using it in this type of way. My number one goal is to also make sure that for you owners out there, you can actually use this and still be able to get the reporting that you need to be able to run your day-to-day business. But also, the cashiers, when they're using it, they make it very user-friendly for them. So they make very little mistakes. But also, I want it very easy on the parents. So the parents, they can be able to use our software and know that, feel good about what they're doing. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So passes, you're going to find your passes inside of your customers. It is a module that we do have, pass types. In your pass types, you can put your description. Today, we're going to create a family pass. What I've seen, especially going on site and helping a lot of people set up their parks, I see a lot of people that do like a family pass. And this family pass is good for like 4 jumpers, a large pizza, and maybe a pitcher of soda. But the way that I see a lot of people doing it, they'll have, because they want to make sure that all 4 jumpers can also get a copy of their waiver to ensure that they have a waiver on file, to also ensure that, we take the pizza out of, the right inventory and we can do inventory control on that. They really don't have a good way of actually doing that, but also making it very easy on the cashier. So that is going to be my goal, for to show you guys a way that we can actually build a family pass today that can actually do all of that. Now, when I'm creating a pass, there's several different options that you have. So you got your description. So now inside here, so we can go ahead, we're going to start building our pass. So we're going to build a family pass. So this family pass, I am going to allow this cell to go without a customer. I do not want, per se, to tie this to an individual or tie this to anyone, because we're only going to use it this same day. I'm going to allow this to be used during the sales transaction. I want to go ahead and be able to sell the pass and use it immediately, because I'm not going to go there and tie it to anyone. Now, I can go there and say, you know what, I can use this pass a maximum 4 times. So we're going to have 4 jumpers. We're going to build a 4 jump pass with a large pizza and a pitcher of soda. Now, this is going to tie a couple of different passes into one pass. So the first pass we're going to be building is going to be the family jump pass. All right, so our family jump pass. When we come up here to our pass class, we have different ones. We have 2 different options. These options really doesn't mean a whole lot right as of right now in the software. A lot of our water parks, they use season passes, but a lot of people that's building passes like this, it's a non-seasonal pass. As of right now, this function doesn't do anything but just give you an option to select season pass or a non-season pass. In this case, now I can go there and I can make passes in a way that I can actually give you a card. I can put it on a wristband. I can put it on a Epson receipt printer. I can build a pass however you guys kind of really want to build a pass. For this one, we're actually not going to give you anything because we want you to use it right away. I'm not going to tie it to anyone. Some people, they'll go then they do like monthly passes. And because you buy this monthly pass, we're going to allow you to have different types of discounts that will allow you to get, say, 5-10% off all your commission, all your food or anything or merchandise or swag or whatever you want to do. You also have your first day discounts. First day discounts. I want you to think about like if you join a gym membership. So on the first day of the gym membership, hey, you can have your choice of either getting like a free t-shirt or a free water bottle. This is how we use our first day discounts because you bought this pass, you have access to get this first day discount. So now I have my maximum use. I want to use this one a maximum of 4 times. I want to allow a family of 5 come in, buy this family pass. They're going to get 4 out of the 5 jumpers for free. But on the 5th one, it's going to go ahead and charge them. By us building this pass this way, it takes away that guessing, okay, should I go ahead and just give them the 5th one because they bought a family pass? The software is going to automatically guide your cashiers so they cannot actually make any type of mistakes. So I have a maximum use per day. If I was setting up a pass where I only wanted to allow them to be able to use this feature 1 time per day, I can go there and say, or a limit how many times per day, I can set that. And I can set how many maximum days. Buddy passes. Buddy passes is if I had a pass where I wanted a buddy to just come along and jump with me, a buddy to come along and ride go-karts with me, okay? I can go there and set a limit of how many buddies I can actually have with me. And I can say how many times they can use it per day. With the passes, I can also do start time, end times. I can say that it's valid for X amount of days, which is a really cool feature. So I can really use my pass however I need to. I can restrict my pass. I can say, you know what, this pass is only going to be good on certain days. I can say that this pass is only going to be good during certain times of the day. Items. This is where we're going to go ahead. We're going to add the items that you are in that is going to be for this particular pass. For this pass, we're going to do our 1 hour jump. Now, the 1 hour jump, you see you have a price and you also have a discount over here. With the pass, I can go there and say, hey, just because you bought this pass, I'm not going to give you this jump for free or at $0. You actually still going to actually pay for any time that you come in and you jump. So let's say I know one park, they actually sell a pass on their membership where they give any jump fees versus you paying full price. You have to come in, you have to actually pay $10. So I can set a price of $10. So now when you come in, whatever I have my price at for my 1 hour jump is going to discount it down to, and I'm going to only pay $10. Now, if I decide to hit the checkbox here, now it's going to discount my ticket $10. So if I have a $15 1 hour jump, it's going to discount it $10 by me checking this checkbox. But for this case, we're going to go ahead, we're going to $0 it out, and we're going to uncheck our discount. Devices. The devices is used for a lot of especially like my water parks and theme parks that sell like seasonal passes. We have a tablet, and I can go there and have, let's say, a picture of you when you go and you've received this pass. So now when I go in and I scan your pass on the device, it will actually show a picture of you so I can know that you are who you say you are for us to pass. So I didn't just hand my buddy my pass throughout the gate. and then allow them to try to use the pass that way. So we can actually tie it to multiple different devices. We have pen pads. We also have MC40s. It's like a little handheld device that we can actually tie it to. And revenue. I can also defer the revenue. So let's say if I had a pass that was good for a hockey league and they're going to be practicing or coming every 3 months out of the year, and I want that money to kind of be, divided amongst the 3 months or as they are using it. This is where I can go then I can defer the revenue on those passes so I get a little bit at a time versus all one lump sum. So now I have my family pass, the jump portion of it. So I'm going to go ahead and hit OK on that. The next thing we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and now we're going to create a large cheese pizza pass that I want to also kind of combine and use in this scenario. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add another one. And we're going to call this the family food pass. For pizza. Now, I like doing mines to the point where I know that I'm only going to use it a one-time use. Even though we're going to also build a pass that's going to be good for a pitcher of soda, I don't want to go there and say I want to do the pitcher of the soda and the large cheese pizza on this one particular pass, because it will allow the software then will allow, hey, if I go there and I have this as a max use 2 times, nothing is stopping me from getting just 2 large pizzas versus the pizza and the soft drink. So that's why we're going to limit this down to 1. And I'm going to still select my non-seasonal pass. Now, on this food pass, because a lot of people, they don't want to go there and pay for the food and order the food right then. They want to come in, they want to jump for a while, then maybe they want to eat later. So on this guy, I'm still going to sell this without a customer, but I'm going to tie it to a ticket because I want the ticket to print out so I can go there and scan it at my pizzeria place to go ahead and redeem it at a later time. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to select a ticket layout that I already created called Family Food Pass. And this Family Food Pass is going to come with a barcode at the bottom of the absent receipt. That's going to allow them to take this, scan it when they're ready for their order their pizza, and then it's still going to go ahead and take everything out of my inventory. I'm going to show you how this whole process is going to work towards the end of the webinar. I'm going to go ahead and add my item, my large cheese pizza, at a $0 cost. And now I'm also going to add my family soda pass. And I'm also going to have this one also as a one-time use, non-seasonal pass. Layout, it could be ticket as well, family food. Add my item, pitcher of soda. So now I have all 3 of my passes together. So now I'm going to come up to my inventory, my item maintenance. And then we're going to add our family pass. So our family pass that we're going to be selling, I'm going to sell this as I can do this as a pass. I can do this as a package. But on this guy, I'm actually going to do it as a pass. Now, when I do this as a pass, I'm going to go ahead and select my family jump pass. And I'm going to go ahead and also do my category and subcategory. So pass, pass. On here, I'm going to charge you your, $112 for this family pass. Now, when I select pass, I have another pass tab up here. With this other pass tab up here, what this is going to allow us to do is be able to go and add more passes inside of this pass. That way I can be able to use something we call flex pass. So when I take my food pass, so I'm going to go ahead and add now my food pass, my pizza, and I'm going to go ahead and add my soda. I'm going to add both of my two passes in. I could change the quantity. So if I did want to go ahead and give them 2 pitchers of soda, I could. I can say that's good for up to 2, or we can just leave it as 1. It's totally up to you how you want to do that. I'm not going to sell it as a will call here. Now, when I put this on the website, I am going to want to have to make it a will call at that point in time. So we're going to go ahead and also put our family pass online as well. So I'm going to make this a will call. Select will call and passes, family pass. All right, so now I have my family pass up here and I'm going to put it online. So I'm going to go ahead and hit OK on this. So I have my family pass, I have my food pass, and I have my soda pass. So now we're going to go ahead and switch gears and I'm going to show you how this is going to look and we're going to on the POS. All right. So what I see lots of times when people that come in, they take that food pass or that family pass and they actually put it inside of your capacity. The issue that I see when you put it inside of your capacity in this way, it's only going to ask for your waiver one time. But we need to ask a waiver for 4 people. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to put our passes under here, under family pass. We're going to put it here. So let's go to our setup, passes, add. So we got our family pass here. It would help if I actually spelled the name right. There we go. All right, so now we have our family pass on the POS. So now we're going to exit admin, sign back in. So our family come up, they want to buy the family pass, we ring it up. So it's $112. I'm going to immediately now go over to my capacity screen module, and now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to select my jumpers. I'm going to go ahead. Select myself. It's going to pop up. It's going to ask me, hey, a pass is being used. Do I want to go ahead and use it? I hit yes. It's $0 right out. Now I can go again, and I can go ahead and I can select myself 4 times. This way I can go ahead and I can get all the people that's going to be part of this particular pass. But if I go there and I try to do it a 5th time, now it's going to start charging me. So I eliminated having a $0 price item on my POS. So I can go ahead and I'm going to clear that one. So I have my pass, my $112, cost me $120. I'm going to go ahead and end my order. Cash, complete order. Choose customer. All right. So now I have my jump pass and my family food pass tied in. What? I'm looking at my food pass. So now when I'm ready for to come in and actually use my cheese, my large cheese pizza, I come in, I hit my pizza. I still can go ahead and I can add as many of my toppings that I want to add. So if I have an extra fee on it, I can still go ahead and just ring them all up. So grilled chicken, Philly, beef, nice. So I get my first topping for free. I come in, use my pass. Uh, Give me a second. My pass in print. For some reason, my family pass, active, type, family. Sorry about that. That's what we needed to do. Okay, so now when I have my family pass, and now I want to go there and do my large pizza, I'll go ahead and select what I want on it. Next. So it pops up and it asks me about my pass. So I want to use my pass. So I have my large cheese pizza, and I also want to go ahead and use my soda. This is my flex pass. By me using my flex pass, because I add both of those two passes on to one pass, I can now select both of those. I hit OK. By me also selecting using the other pass, it also go ahead and bring up my picture of soda that comes along with it. And it's $0 it out, almost up my added toppings that I chose to pay for. So I add all of my value at one time. In my order, I pay for my extra toppings and I complete my order. So now, when you have this pass and you put it online, you're going to get a little bit different. It's going to look a little different. So when I start selling your family pass online, and I add it to the cart, you are going to have to now tie this pass to either someone, or it is a possibility that your guests and the people that buy it, if they go there and they click this, then it's not going to be tied to anyone. But on your website, you still can go ahead and fill it out. So I'm going to process this ticket just like I would process any other ticket that when I'm buying something online. If it's a gift card, if it's a jump ticket, I get my receipt, I tell them my email address, and I process it the exact same way. It's no different. So a lot of people, they go and see online, card number, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So now I can place my order. Same process. I bought my family pass. I can set this up for anything, any type of special holiday passes that you guys are going to want to do. I can set it up, and then I go through the same procedures. When I process it in your store, it offers you the same things. So do we have any questions out there for us about passes and how we can use passes?
And just to let you know, there's actually a box down below that has a place for you to ask questions. So you can just type your questions in there.
Thank you, Rosie.
All right, so Stephanie has a question. It says, I had problems connecting. Will you be repeating this webinar anytime soon? Yes, actually, Stephanie will record the webinar and then we'll post it online. And so we can make sure to get you that link. All right, Sean has a question. How do they redeem the passes sold online?
Awesome. So yeah, so let's go ahead and let's see that real quick. So I bought this. So if I come in my POS, so to come in, and now I'm just gonna process my ticket. I can go there and I can ask for the email address that they use online to buy it. I can ask for the order number. I can scan it off of their phone. So in this case, we're just gonna use the order number. It brings up the family pass that I bought. I select it and I hit OK. So now I have my pass, and then I can go through the exact same process that I was. So I can come over, and now I can add my person. Select. I'm going to hit use my pass. I'm going to scan my sheet that got when I process it, what printed out. So now I can go ahead and say I want to use that. I hit OK. It's $0 out, and I can go through the exact same process. Select all of the people. Use my pass. Use pass. And it's going to cancel the $0 amount. I can take this same receipt that I have and go over to in you guys' case, your canteen, scan that pass, and be able to redeem your pizza and your pitcher of soda.
Great. Okay, we have another question. So Craig asked, is there a way to see if someone has a pass beyond clicking on their name, like maybe an icon next to the name or their name being a different color from other customers?
Unfortunately, no, there isn't a way to do that. If the pass was tied to the individual, it will automatically just pop up to show that they have a pass in their name. So that's kind of the telltale sign. But the way that we built our pass, we built it without having a customer tied to. We allow a sale without customer. If I didn't have this check, then it's going to force me to go ahead and tie someone's name to it. So when I do click on their name or their email address or something, and they are buying something that is relative to what they're checking out, it's going to automatically then prompt them for that pass.
All right, so our next question is from Rich. We have, is there a way to make the pass go onto a card that we can scan, like a gift card, instead of printing a ticket for them to use?
Most definitely. So when you go in there and you actually, I just use the ticket format for tickets. So if I want to give them a card with a swipe or a scan, I just go there and I just choose the card with swipe. At that point in time, I just swipe the card versus printing out a ticket.
Great.
You can also add these to like their gift cards. Let's say if they have a gift card, or let's say they have a customer with loyalty card that they already have. So you guys can go there, you can use it for that. Some parts I know they have like track outs, so each of the kids that are running around, they have money on a gift card that they use because the track out is a year-round style track out. So we can add the value directly to the card that they already have with them. So it's a lot of different unique things you can do with the passes and adding it to a card. Yes, you can.
So follow-up to that question is, do we need special cards to be able to tie a pass to it, or can we use a regular gift card?
We can most definitely use a regular gift card. So in CenterEdge, we do not really care about the particular card that it is because we're looking at the card numbers. It all depends on how you have your player cards set up inside CenterEdge. I'm pretty sure that any of our support staff can most definitely set it up so you can use any card numbers. We do recommend getting your card numbers through CenterEdge. By getting your card numbers through CenterEdge, it does allow you to be able to have a lot more power when you're using those card numbers. Because now, one, they're going to be encrypted numbers. So now not only can I use those cards as a pass, I can use those cards as a gift card. But by me using them as a gift card, now I can use them online at your web store. I can go there and reload them from the web store. I can buy things from the web store a lot easier if you get the encrypted numbers from CenterEdge. And the numbers from us, I believe it's like $100. You get like a 5,000 encrypted numbers or something like that. And then you put on your own custom design card.
Great. Do we have any other questions? Just type them into your question box and we'll be sure DeLon gets them answered for you. All right, I think that's all our
All right,
questions for now.
awesome. So, any questions that you guys may have for setting up your particular passes, or if you want to get more training, please feel free to reach out to our training department. Our support staff, they will be more than happy to help you set up any passes that you guys may have, communicating that to the web store, or any questions that you guys may have. Cool. Well, thank you guys for joining our webinar, our monthly webinar. We do appreciate it. We do have more to come. We are going to hopefully be getting a community board very soon that you can go there and actually post what you would like to see for us on your next webinar. Different things that will help you run your business a lot smoother, or seeing how other people are setting up and using CenterEdge in their facilities. We do look forward to talking to you guys soon. Thanks.